Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of ArrrCee. I'm ArrrCee, and today we're checking out a somewhat unique top-down shooter called Time Recoil. This is on the Nintendo Switch, and I actually haven't gotten too far into it just yet. I didn't want to before I showed it off because I felt like the beginning of the game really shows off a lot of the abilities and the way, you know, you learn them and the way to use them throughout the game and everything. It's a good introduction into what to expect throughout the game here. So let's jump right into the story. As you can tell with a name like Time Recoil, it is all about time traveling. So this little loading bar here I thought was really creative, how your bounces back and forth between whatever years you're going to. So you jump up here, you play as this character here. Basically you walk around like normal, like you would in a top-down shooter. Then you use the other control stick to aim. You can see your reticle kind of moving around the character there. Now of course, you know, all the buttons on the controller do certain different things. You could read different documents about different things that are going on in the world. And a lot of times you're going to other places in the past to pick up intel that are very similar to these folders, while all the while taking out a lot of dudes. So let's talk to the director here. So he's telling us this mission will require guts. We must prevent their murders. The intel continued, or I'm sorry, the intel contained kill lists for people who could have helped us. Were they alive? The orders originate from the temporal police. If we kill the ones we gave the orders, the murders may be prevented. Go there, we gotta kill all the targets, and then we'll change history. And that'll help us here in the future. So you always go through these little time portals here. We head back to 1981. Again, love the creativeness of the timeline there being the loading bar. Alright, so when you start here, you just start with a little pistol. As it tells you here, you can dash through walls. So this is the thing that I really wanted to show off, is that one of the dashing things one of the things that you can do in this is dash. And when you dash, you can actually dash right through walls and kill a bunch of enemies all at once. So if you kill 2 enemies, you gain a dash to use. And then you can dash through the wall. So we pick up that. Boom! You can go right through the wall like that. We killed another dude. We kill that guy. There we go, killed him. And we got 2 guys here. Dash! There we go. There's something about the dash that is just super pleasing and fun to do. There we go, level complete. So our only objective there was to take out everybody. We didn't have any intel or anything to collect here. But the past level, I was actually dashing through the walls, taking dudes out. And I actually had to pick up some intel as well. And so far, nothing has been super hard to deal with yet, but I could definitely see going forward this getting really complicated and interesting. Okay. You can destroy thin walls, but you can't destroy thick walls, so that's something to keep in mind right there. So we can dash through... See, these thick walls, these are like barricaded, we cannot dash through that, so we actually just wasted a dash. Now the other thing too is you can actually shoot through thin walls, so there's a lot of things you could do here. Here we go. I'm actually out of ammo here. I need to go back into that room. And I gotta grab a gun. Man, I am a terrible shot here. And the aiming in this does take a little bit of getting used to. It's definitely taken me a little bit of getting used to, that's for sure. Alright, so we got 2 more elimination targets to take out. 1 more to go. That guy's got a club. Boom, there we go. Took him out. Level complete. So whenever you complete a level, or rather a string of levels, and you're supposed to return back to the main area, you can actually hold A for a wormhole. And check this out. This will just like destroy everything in its wake. Boom. I love that. It actually, if you get it closer to walls and stuff too, it'll destroy all the walls and everything around it. Just really satisfying to do after you finish a level. Just destroy a big part of the level, and then continue on. Now, personally, I haven't been too invested in the story here. Like I said, I'm still pretty early on here. But I'm definitely reading what the director has to tell me, like what I'm going to be doing. I know that I'm altering time to do different things and everything. But the story I feel like is a little flat, but I don't think this is the kind of game you come to for story. I feel like it's the gameplay and all the other elements that come together like that you come here for. Really, we did not observe any changes. You really haven't seen Major Dunhill before? We recruited the mayor, or I'm sorry, the major, a few months ago. It's hard to wrap your head around this time travel stuff. This is awkward, but he has your next mission. Alright, let's go talk to him. So you remember another timeline that is interesting. We met when you arrived. In any case, we have a genocide to prevent. I've discovered something more we can change. In 1985, Mr. Time targeted New York with an experimental weapon. It was supposed to freeze time. The experiment failed, but the United States is still about to be defeated. They may give up at any time now. We can prevent this, go there, and destroy the site. Alright, I guess that's what we're going to be doing. But yeah, I haven't been paying too much attention to the story. What I do know is that you were bailed out of some like really crappy situation and then brought to the future, so that way you can be trained to like keep going back in time to prevent whatever it is that's probably happened to you. Here we go, back to 1981. So as I was saying earlier, you can definitely shoot through walls, but you need the bigger gun to do that. So there are bigger guns that you can pick up as you go through, but we just got the pistol. The pistol does not shoot through walls, but the bigger gun does. And it's some sort of a rifle of some kind, but here we go. This one is telling us that we can shoot the cylinders to make them explode, so let's do that. Boom. So that is really what you're going to be coming to this game here for. Is for the destruction, the explosions, and all the fun that comes with it. Because so far, dashing through walls and... oh, crap. I guess we gotta dash on that guy. But so far, dashing through walls, shooting explosive stuff has been a lot of fun. This game already looked fun when I was looking at the trailer for it, but once you actually get into it, man, it just feels really, really good. There's something about just exploding everything that makes it feel like an old school, like Super NES or rather Sega Genesis game, like a 16-bit era game. It just makes it feel really, really fun. It says here you can also smash targets with melee to destroy them. What is the melee button? There we go. Don't know that it introduced melee before, but now we know. To the next area. Oh, shoot the tanks. There we go. Couldn't quite get it. Oh man, the reaction. Damn, that was awesome. Oh! Now, here's the other thing too. When you die, you have to start the whole level over. For those of you who have played Hotline Miami, you might actually remember a little bit of that. Hotline Miami, I found to be like a really tough game because of that. Oh, I definitely died because I walked into the explosion. Okay, let's try this again. But the level reloads so quick in this that, like, it's not even a real big deal when it happens. Oh no. Oh! Taking shots from that guy right there. Alright, let's destroy this. Shoot down. But you can definitely tell that the switch is definitely... oh my god, that guy ran right up on me. You can definitely tell that the switch is struggling to actually, you know, contain all of these explosions and everything like that. I don't know if that's part of the design. I believe this game is available on PC and Steam as well. Oh crap, I am completely out of ammo. Alright, I gotta be a little bit smart here. Let me be quiet for a moment. Oh, he's gonna get me. Did I get him? Yes, I did. Nice. Three remaining. I will gladly destroy them. Level complete. And that is the end of that. Alright, let's destroy some walls here. Boom. Always fun to do. Always a good time. But yeah, you can see that the challenge is definitely ramping up as the game goes on. But yeah, I'm having a good time with it. You know, dying that many times in a row doesn't feel like a big deal because you always feel like you're that close to finishing it. And it hasn't been super hard yet. But the game definitely has... it's basically like Hotline Miami mixed with all this really cool sci-fi stuff. And personally, I liked Hotline Miami, but I've only been into this game for maybe 45 minutes or so, if I had to guess, and I feel like I'm already liking it a little bit better. Now, I don't know if it's available on Steam. I feel like it's a game that's got to be available on Steam as well. But you can tell with the Switch, it's having trouble rendering all those explosions and everything like that, which I doubt like you would get on PC, you know. But regardless, this seems to be the only slowdown I get. The rest of the time, the game is running really well. So here he's talking about the new newspapers. Your powers are open, new possibilities, blah blah blah. Rebellion can grow. We already have the first target, a potential defector. Alright, so I figure let's go jump in, let's go take care of this level here, and then I think we'll go and check out the time trial, and we'll go check out some of the other stuff that's in the main menu, and I think we'll call it, because I think you guys kind of get the point of this game. It's, you know, you're getting only so many things to do here with the game, and you know, you're going to be using all these abilities as the game goes on, probably to, you know, take out all the enemies and everything, and collect all the intel and whatnot. But so far I'm having a lot of fun with it. I definitely think it's a game to check out. So this guy, Mr. Time, what the hell? You disappeared years ago. Somehow it's the incident. You travel in time. If you could do this, you're too dangerous to let live. Kill her now. Oh. Okay, we get a slow motion ability, which is nice. Oh, ran right into it. Oh, we want to resume. There we go, lined it up. We're not getting any of the bigger guns from those guys, though, which kind of sucks. There we go, hit the button. We'll go after Mr. Time here. That's one level. We gotta keep following him. This is kind of cool, though. I like this. This is like the first boss battle, basically. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, there's no way around that one. Oh. Now we got a dash. Oh, can't shoot that one through the wall. Keep thinking I have the bigger gun when I don't. We're investigating and killing. Oh, we kind of wasted a dash there, but that's okay. We got past them. As long as we don't die, that's the important part, right? And we're talking to Death. Don't shoot. He is already gone. You won't find him here. I'm part of a cabal with a goal to kill him. I'll go with you. You must know something if you discovered me too. So we captured that guy. There's one of the other things too that I wish this game... Okay, we captured him. So we gotta hold A for the wormhole. So you did have to capture him first. But Mr. Time got away for now, it looks like. So that is the very beginning of the game, and I lied. I feel like we're going to play through maybe one or two more levels because I'm having a really good time with this. Holy cow, that's not good, and now he knows more. Let's go back further and quickly. We still can't go past Paris Day, and that means we can't prevent the deaths, and now this. The defector here gave us some very valuable information. He knows where Mr. Time held some rebellious scientists. The science teams mostly work in former Soviet science labs, which Mr. Time took over. It seems they are all in various Eastern Bloc countries. Expect icy weather. If he speaks the truth, this will help both him and us. These scientists can help us travel further into the past. Go fetch them. You know, it'd be really nice if they had some voiceover work on this, though. Reading it every single time is not too big a deal because the story's not too convoluted, but it would have been nice to have some voiceover. Alright. New move, the Dash Blast. 4 slowdown kills, gains your Dash Blast. Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh. If I can actually get everybody. Not finding enough bad guys here. There, we got the Dash Blast. Oh, and I died just as I got the blast, too. Alright. Wow, I walked right into the bullet. Don't walk into it. Don't walk into it. Jesus. First time I was killing it, this time not so much. There we go, now we got the dash blast. I only got 2 bullets left because I was wasting so much time there. Am I doing the dash blast? I can't tell. I'm definitely doing the dash, but the blast is not happening. What am I doing wrong here? Well, I tell you what, I am gonna do... Let's see, options, controls... So you got special move, shoot, use, move, and aim. Okay, well there's not really much going on there. Let me grab this, absolutely need it. Oh, almost totally flubbed that one. Whoa! Oh, jeez. Wasn't even paying attention. Oh, I am completely out of, oh, I did a melee kill. That's hilarious. Haven't done that yet. Okay, take that guy out. You're done. Where are you? 2, 3. Oh, there we go. Had to take him out first. Capture. And a capture. And we get the wormhole. Boom. And that is a level. Okay, well I think that's enough to kind of show off what's going on with this game. I don't know that I figured out the dash blast there too well, but either way, this is a fun little game. I'm having a good time with it. Definitely worth checking out on the Switch if you haven't already. Let me go to exit real quick. I want to check out Time Attack here because I haven't done any of this yet. So this intro to Time Attack. Let's play. So I'm assuming these are all just the normal levels, but we have to do them in Time Attack. Okay, so here's the big weapon that you can actually shoot through walls and everything. And it is a lot more fun just to be able to shoot through the walls and everything. It's hilarious. Because you could just shoot from anywhere. Where's the last guy? There he is. Okay. Alright, so that was a terrible personal record there, so maybe we'll give this one more go here. So yeah, I believe this is the very first level of the game. Oh, okay, I ran right into him. Was not aiming very well. Those guys are done. Where are the last guys at? They gotta be up here. Alright, so that was better. But still not great. My best is a 6.6. You want to try to get a 3.7 to get 3 stars. It's nuts. So yeah, this is how long the game is. So it looks like you get a pretty decently sized game. You get 5 chapters. We just started chapter 1. I guess if you were like avid about it and you just kept playing and playing, you'd probably be able to finish this game within a couple hours. But I don't know how hard the game actually gets as it goes further. Let's try out one more of these time attacks here. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna be terrible with these time attacks. I don't know that I'm gonna actually continue. Oh yeah, we did learn melee early in the game, I guess. Alright, there we go. So that one is just kill those guys and grab the 2 pieces of intel. Oh, and then you gotta do the wormhole too, so you can't forget that. Which is what I was forgetting. Alright. So So you don't necessarily have to kill everybody, it would seem. As long as you get the intel. One more time. Right through. Grab that, grab that. Do the wormhole. There we go. Alright, so that's a little bit better. But not much. So there you go. That is the time attack for Time Recoil. And there's actually a list of achievements here too. You see I've gotten one. So I killed 4 enemies with a single dash. The dash blaster, I really got to get back. I probably replay that level and learn how to do the dash blast, because you got 1 to kill 5 enemies with it. But I think it's pretty cool that they've included achievements for you to get within the Switch version here, because as we know, it's the one console that doesn't have achievements. But yeah, I don't know, this looks pretty cool. What do we got? We got 2-star power time, get a 2-star time for all the levels in time attack. 3-star, complete all levels on hardcore, complete all levels on murderous, so things can get even harder than what we're doing right now, which is crazy. Use a Psy Blast, so there's abilities we haven't unlocked yet. Mr. Freeze Time, activate a time freeze. Yeah, so there's a few abilities we haven't even gotten yet, which is pretty cool. But yeah, there you go, that is Time Recoil. I think it's a pretty cool little game, definitely worth checking out. But there you go, everybody, I will see you next time on GGRC.